Hi, this is Piyali and welcome to my channel, and today I will discuss about the third chapter of this book. The third chapter is the power of parasites. So let's see. So here a few lines are written. The chessboard is the world. The pieces are the phenomena of the universe. The rules of the game are what we call the laws of nature. The player on the other side is hidden from us. We know that his play is always fair, just, and patient, but also we know to our cost that he never overlooks a mistake or makes the smallest allowance for ignorance. It's from Thomas Henry Huxley, A Liberal Education. Here, a lot of animals are described, how they are mutating, how they are evolving. The first topic here is the art of being slightly different. A human baby is not identical to its mother. That is the first consequence of reproduction. According to most ecologists, it is the purpose of sex. And that's the importance of evolution. That is what is saying in this book again and again, that this changes, this evolvement is happening with the reproduction procedure. Here a lot of asexual process of reproduction is described. Then the last line is saying, doesn't matter that your young are good enough to survive. What matters is whether they are the very best. Okay. And the next topic is the Tangle Bank. Like this comparison is coming from this sexual reproductive system mostly. And if you are not in this process, then you are the average. This is what is saying in this book. Okay. Okay, Tangle Bank theory is saying predict a greater interest in sex in those animals and plants that have many small offspring which then compete with each other than among the plants and animals that have few large young. It's mostly evidenced, conflicted with the evidence from fossils. In the 1970s, evolutionary biologists realized that species do not change much. They stay exactly the same for thousands of generations to be suddenly replaced by other form of life. It's a gradualist idea. Next topic is the Red Queen. However, while a species may adapt to its environment, it can never relax because its competitors and its enemies are also adapting to. Okay, so extremely like it's suddenly the current was off and it happened suddenly. So you can see in the middle that it's all blackout. Okay, so what it's saying is red pin theories hold that the world is competitive to the death. Okay, here it is also saying the discovery was that the probability that a family of animals will become extinct does not depend on how long the family has already existed. Species do not get better at surviving. Their chances of extinction are random. When a tree falls in the forest, it has usually been weakened by a fungus. When a herring meets its end, it is usually in the mouth of a bigger fish or a snake. This is truly the world of the Red Queen where you never win, you only gain a temporary respite. Then the next topic is battles of wheat. Here actually it's described that every innovation in attack is soon countered by another in defense. America builds an atom bomb, so Russia does it too. America builds missiles, so must Russia. Okay, it's the social situation is of how it's affecting. Artificial next topic is artificial viruses. They are in a sense the ultimate proof that life is just a matter of information and that complexity can result from directionless competition designed from randomness. Okay, here it is saying that how the similarity between the sex and vaccination, and here it is written the histocompatibility genes, which determine more than the passwords, but are themselves responsible for susceptibility to disease, are richly polymorphic. Each person carries a unique combination, which is why transplants between people other than identical twins are always rejected unless special drugs are taken. How these differences are taking place in this regard is described here. Okay, here it is written, very interesting. Before men begin to celebrate their new role, before the fireside drum beating sessions and corporate songs about pathogens, let them tremble before a new threat to the purpose of their existence. Let them consider the fungus. For many fungi are sexual, but they do not have males. They have tens of thousands of different sexes, all physically identical, all capable of mating on equal terms, but all incapable of mating with themselves. Even among animals, there are many, like the earthworm, that are hermaphrodites. To be sexual doesn't necessarily imply the need for sexes, let alone for just two sexes, let alone for two sexes as different as men and women. Indeed, at first sight, the most foolish system of all is two sexes, because it means that fully 50% of the people you meet are incompatible as breeding partners. If we are hermaphrodites, everybody would be a potential partner. If we had 10,000 sexes like the average toadstool, 99% of those you met would be potential partners. If we had three sexes, two-thirds would be available. It turns out that the Red Queen's solution to the problem of why people are sexual is only the beginning of a long story. The next chapter is genetic mutiny and gender, and I will continue it in the next day. So, this is it for today. Take care and bye.